¿Está bien? ¿Sí se puede? No, no se oye. Están dormidos. Una vez más, ¿sí se puede? Ok, pues vamos a tratar de hacerlo de vuelta después, pero buenos días a todos los padres, primeramente, que están aquí en este lugar. Sin sus apoyos, los estudiantes, claro, que no estuvieron aquí. Students, make sure to thank your parents, chaperones that have brought you here today. Without their support on helping you come here, none of this program would have been made possible. On the same end, I do want to introduce myself. I'm Jennifer Nunez, the counselor recruiter for the Chicano Ed program. Some of you might have seen me in previous recruitment events, community events, or just simply in the entrance earlier this morning. So we're going to make sure we keep you awake, so every now and then, for those of you that haven't came in the past, Quincy, which Quincy? Quincy's always our loudest group. So Quincy knows how this runs, and they will be giving you further details. But make sure if you guys have any questions, you notice that today I'm wearing a red shirt, right? And did anybody read what it says? Nobody read. Did anybody read what the bracelet said in the back? Yeah. What does it say? Knowledge. Loud. What does it say? Knowledge is resistance. Knowledge empowers, knowledge is resistance. And that's what you'll be able to learn about throughout the day. Aside from myself wearing the shirts, there's other volunteers, staff members that, you know, here at Eastern, we're a student population of 10,500 students. And I know I pride myself, but I think everybody in this room should pride themselves that even though it's 10,500 students in our university, we have over 1,000 students that are Chicano Latinos. So make sure that, you know, not all 10,000 of us are wearing the shirts, but you'll notice that there's a lot of us. And we're really hoping that all of you can ideally come here to Eastern, and if not, go somewhere to further on your education. So later on, I'll be going over the conference agenda, but without further ado, I would like to introduce our most, we're privileged and honored in having a previous alumni return back to us and direct us as our CEP Camp Director, Dr. Jerry Garcia.
Gracias, Jennifer. Bienvenidos otra vez a todos. I do want to say I am a Quincy High School graduate. Well, welcome everybody. As Jennifer mentioned, I've been here since January 4th, so I'm pretty new to the position that I'm here, but I've been very honored and humbled with all the staff that have helped put this together. And so really, I just kind of watched, and Jennifer's been doing this for years, so does the staff, so everything that you see here today until the end is all because of our staff. But I also want to say a few things before we actually start with our official program. Y ya saben que el domingo es el día de los madres, ¿que no? ¿Dónde están los madres aquí con nosotros? Pues un aplauso para los madres y las abuelas. Y también otro aplauso para el cantante, señor Mendoza. Cantó muy bien, muy bonito. Otro aplauso para él. Last thing I want to do before I introduce another guest up here is I do want to thank, obviously, Eastern Washington University, the President's Office, and the School of Social Work. They've been very supportive of us throughout the years, and without their support, we couldn't hold events like this. So please, one more round of applause for the university and their support for our program. Now, the next person I want to introduce who gives open remarks in regards to our day today. This individual was actually one of the co-founders of the Chicano Education Program. He was actually, I believe, one of the first directors of the education program, and he has also been back with us here at Eastern Washington University for a few years. And so I want to introduce our dean of our program, who belongs to the School of Social Work, Dean Jim Perez. Un aplauso, por favor.
comienza con la ayuda que ustedes, los padres, les pueden dar a sus hijos y sus hijas en la casa antes que lleguen aquí. Y luego después nosotros les ayudamos aquí, pero todo comienza con la ayuda que ustedes les pueden dar. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It's nice to see all the energy and all the excitement here, and it's really exciting. I just wanted to spend a couple minutes there to express my appreciation, my gratitude for the parents that are here with us today. But you, the students, already know how important the role that they play with you to encourage and support your endeavors, your pursuit of higher education. It's not an easy thing. It takes a lot, and that's why you're here, to learn about what it takes to get a college education, but it all begins at home. Those of us who have traveled the roads before you can attest to that, and I think you're going to hear an example of that this morning, the effort that it takes. And if you'll allow me just a second to digress a little bit, I was looking through the program for today's events, and I think you all are in for a real learning experience, and the title of the event today really depicts everything that you're going to experience, the knowledge, grasping the knowledge. But one session, when I was looking through the events here, and I was reading the description of the sessions, one in particular kind of hit home for me, and that's the one about redefining your identity. And again, if you allow me just a second, because I just want to share with you that when I was about your age, unaware, uncertain in terms of where my career was going to go, academically or not, that was one of the things I struggled with. Having grown up in a very traditional household, I wanted to retain, and it was important for me to retain my ethnicity, my culture, my traditions, my values, those that were deeply inbred in me by my parents and that lifestyle that I led. But looking ahead, I knew education was the way for a better life. And even though my parents encouraged me to go and get an education, I was caught in that cultural conflict because all this time I felt that I was going to have to decide one culture or the other. But at one point in time, I really can't tell you when that happened or why it happened or where, I came to the understanding that I didn't have to choose. I could redefine my identity, and I could comfortably embrace both. And I encourage all of you also, as you go on and pursue college education, and I know this is a concern for many parents, that you don't forget where you came from. Don't forget your culture, your tradition, your values, your very basic raíces. That's what's going to carry you forward. Yes, you can get an education, you can compete, but there's no reason why you have to sever your ties. And the people here, not only in the Chicano education, but certainly they will embrace you when you come here and assist you in your road towards that education, but the entire university will do that as well. We will be here. We will be here to support you. We will be here to encourage you. We will be here to take you in the direction and the distance you want to go. I applaud you for being here today, because some of you I know are middle school, some of you are high school. It's important for you to start early, to lay that foundation, to start that road towards higher education. And we hope that in a couple of years we'll all see you here, and then we'll watch you as you walk across that stage of graduation. You can get on with your life, but again, remember where you came from. Enjoy the day today. I hope it's beneficial for you. I hope you learn a lot. And like it was said earlier, look at these people that are wearing the red shirts. Any questions whatsoever, they're here to help you. Have a great day. Thank you for being here.